Hello, this is Che, and I've chosen to do my speech on an advertisement from the 20th century. Several decades after World War II, in 1970, Whirlpool came out with an advertisement for their futuristic kitchen, also known as the Dream Kitchen. The concept Whirlpool sold at that time is wonderful comforts, wonderful conveniences, far more than you can possibly imagine. End quote. The ad starts with a young girl in the dream kitchen running around and pushing buttons, marveling at how efficient everything is and wishing that she could grow up to have one just like it. The ad ends with an older version of her, fully describing all the benefits that the kitchen offers her. It has always been widely known in American history that women were expected to take on a matronly housewife role. This was accepted and applied in many homes for many years. It was the traditional way of living. This could not be made more apparent in the Whirlpool advertisement. In the 1900s, women started thinking differently. It was no longer right to have the woman be the housewife and have no life outside the home. The American women of the late 20th century no longer wanted to be a housewife. They wanted to take care of their children, but they also wanted to put a stop to the delegation of housework, and they especially wanted to hold jobs. So, feminism arose, and you could be considered sexist for expecting women to take on this specific homely role. The traditional gender roles indicate that if a visitor is served a meal in a home and they don't know who made it, if they ask how the meal was prepared, they are more likely to ask the woman of the household than the man, even if both are equally capable of cooking. In the process of selling their product to the intended audiences, Whirlpool also took a social stand. They focus on how advanced this futuristic kitchen is, but emphasize how that doesn't change the woman's job in the household. Very deliberately included in the Whirlpool advertisement is this statement: "For all the marvels of science, you will still be a busy homemaker." End quote. Men are seen as physically capable of doing hard things, and as the rightful breadwinners of the house. The woman is seen as softer and meant to comply. The man of the house is not bound by duty to the kitchen, but yet his wife is. It is his duty to provide for his family and hers to make sure that they are fed. Whirlpool created a dream kitchen that they felt would help the woman do this job. A comment by anti-sexism journalist Sarah West says, "Sometimes it seems like men's attitudes towards women haven't changed since the 60s. End quote. The truth is, things have changed, and yet some things remain unchanged. Whirlpool could not produce such an advertisement in today's time and not have it be deemed sexist. Other companies, such as Bic, who have marketed their products to target women in recent years, have received harsh criticism, because according to customers, these attempts were considered sexist. However, is Whirlpool sexist? Perhaps not. They were simply trying to sell their product in line with the public opinion at the time. They sold to society what they thought society wanted. Whether knowingly or unknowingly, they are selling the traditional American dream, where women are housewives. This way of thinking was tremendously important in the time that this ad was produced. The 21st century woman does own a dream kitchen and is still a mother, but she no longer abides by housewife rules.